Well, it's morning time, geocachers. Very early in the morning, about 3:40 in the morning, and I am embarking on a nice little geocache pickup down in Florida. This is the end of the month for me, so I need at least one more good push to get my numbers up before the end of the year. And I found a couple of good lines in Florida that I am going to attempt on my own. However, at 4 a.m. I could get a call from one of my fellow geocachers down in Cartersville who may go with me, in which case it'll be a lot easier doing those lines. So we'll wait and see. It's either going to be me all the way to Florida by myself, or another cacher joins me. This will be the first time he's ever rode with me, so will be fun. I gotta go throw a whole bunch of stuff in the car, so more later on.
A quick update. I have entered the Atlanta area. As you can see, the traffic is not too bad for 5:45 in the morning. That's all I got. There we go. There's my money shot. I always thought it'd be cool to get a nice shot of Atlanta on video. We're rolling through here with very little traffic.
Welcome to Florida. Crossed over here just a little ways back. I think this used to be a travel bug hotel, but it's no longer a travel bug hotel. I looked for this once before with absolutely zero luck. Everybody says the coordinates are spot on. Well, you know, we'll talk about that. In any case, there it is. Amazingly, I don't think that was there last time I was here, or there might have been a cover on it possibly. Not sure. Sorry, did not mean to do that. Okay. I got it this time, so we will log it and head on down the road. Where's my light? There's my light. I have started the little power trail. This is a smaller trail than I thought it was going to be. It's like 30 some odd caches, and occasionally I run into something like this. Yeah, so it's a neat little container with a stuffed in its hiney, but not too difficult to locate. And there's another one up the grassy road right here. Yes, up the grassy road. And this road is not busy at all, so we're going to go up the grassy road and find this next one. 2/10 of a mile. It should be lovely. But other than a few off-road ones like this, there's not very many. Most of them are on the paved section of road, which is a lot better. All right. So I'm just going to be a lot of in and out of the car, but there should be some of these if I run across that are fairly more interesting, large say perhaps I will try to get some shots of those. Okay, thought I would get a shot of this because, well, just because it's humorous is all crap. It's a squidbilly. And fortunately, I do have my tweezers in the car to untweeze this particular cache. Oh, and just for the record, someone has come through here recently and did this line and replaced all the logs with their log, just their single signature on it. So, not even flipping the logs, just replacing the log completely. That was mighty nice. Okay, get this one. I got to get back on the road. Okay, here's one of the ones I was talking about earlier. I got to go down this road, nice sandy little road with a little bit of weather moving in, but somewhere down through there is a lake with a cache beside it, and it's just a little over a mile to get to. So I'm not going to record the whole journey down a mile worth of sandy road, but when we get there, let's find the cache. Ooh. Coming up on the last part of it there, the lake coming into view. I thought I would at least get that. This is also a public boat ramp area. So, only one boat out there today, it appears. Cache is still 200 feet away. So unless I can drive into the woods, I'm going to have to get out and hoof it right through here. Good, 150 feet. Now, hopefully getting the camera out doesn't make the cache go away, like it seems to be doing in the past. Nice place to put one too. I'll get a better shot of the lake here after I have claimed find on this cache. 100 feet into the woods. Wow. Hope they secured it good, because it looks like this kind of area gets a little damp on the rainy season side. Ah. Suspiciously piled bark. Very suspicious indeed. Hot diggity jiggity. Oh, and look at this. Very smart people. Cache has been tied off so it won't float away. Well, there you go. A cache by the lake, which I will shoot some footage of the nice lake here before I leave, because I know my wife wants to see this. Okay, here we are, lakeside. Nice little panoramic shot. This is a fairly decent sized lake. It even looked big on the map. But you know, it's cool to see stuff on the map, and then you get to stand beside it later on. Okay, there we go. Nice little Florida lake. I don't know what's in there for catching, but apparently something's in there good. About that. Welcome to the world of night caching. There are probably a lot of geocachers that do this. I might do it a little more than others. I don't know what the percentage is, to be truthful. I know right now that Cloud Dog would have already lost his mind, because here in Florida, this kind of night caching where I'm at, there's no lights anywhere. Car lights pass by, but that's it. There's no street lights. And it's cloudy, so there's not even any good starlight. And it's power running is problematic because this really isn't a power trail. It's a power trail, but let's just say it's not like park and grab power trailing. Most of these caches tend to be about 50 to 45 feet away from the car once I get parked on the side of the road. But let's take a look outside. That's what I see when I get out of the car. Exactly what I see. Look, here comes the car. Oh. And that's as much light as you can get. Now there's a car way down there coming around the road. This road isn't really busy, which is a good thing. But even still, it's taking me a little while to get from cache to cache to cache. Right now it's only 6:43, so I'm going to push through as many of these as I can before I go on down the road to spend the night somewhere. Then I'll just backtrack up here and I guess do the rest of these in the daytime. And I've got to do them in this direction going towards the city that I'm going to, because, well, they're all on the right side of the road. If I did them coming back, I'd have to be jumping across the road and everything. That's already a big pain. Alright, so now you know. Yes, it's daytime. Day 2. I did 50 on the power trail going towards Gainesville, and now I'm doing the rest of it backwards coming out of Gainesville, because I didn't want to double my mileage, because it was like 15 miles from where I left off to get back to. In any case, I'm very tired. I need to eat. I started at 7 o'clock this morning. It is a little after 9 now, but I stopped in a little park to get a couple of small caches and found this. Gives a whole new meaning to the word majestic oak. That is one huge tree, and that's when you know it's really old, when the branches have to be propped up and still get to the ground. But there you go. Things you find when you're geocaching. Yes, it's not very pretty out today. It's very overcast. So I'm getting back on the trail, and wow, this says my battery's about to die, and I charged it up last night. Okay, more later on. All right, finished up the, well, power trail, Florida style, and headed on my way back home. But gonna get a few caches along the way home. People will make a cache container out of just about anything, and if you use it properly, it can be pretty cool. Check this out. An old lunchbox. Although it is not watertight, it does make for a fairly large cache container. And I guess as long as it's sitting upright, it shouldn't really leak. Don't know. But I found that near a cemetery on my way home. Just labeled as a travel bug hotel. So, hey, I had to get it. Alright. This may be the last entry, so I think I rounded up about 180, maybe 190 caches for my 2-day weekend run. And it was very tiresome. Yes, it was. Wish I'd have had Cloud Dog with me. He's a good jumper. So, this is flag 2007. signing off from Florida. Apparently I wasn't as done as I thought. As I'm coming up the freeway, I spy with my little pumpkin eye a regular cache, which was just off the freeway, so we just gotta check it out. And we'll test the curse of the camera, because this one was found, it was found back in November. So let's find out where it is at. Apparently it's somewhere this direction. "14 feet, 11 feet. It's right here. You see it, don't you? It's within 4 feet of me. Come on. Everybody look and find the cache." Well, since how we're not finding it 4 feet from here, and the only place you can hide one is somewhere over there, let's look in the woods. Okay. I don't want to have to go in these woods. These are like, this is thick woods. You can see what the terrain rating on this bad boy was. Huh. It's only a 1.5, 1.5. A triple oak is the hint. Does anybody see a triple oak? Well, I'm at a loss for words. There's a kind of a triple tree. I don't know if that's an oak or not. I don't know my trees very well. There's another triple tree. Is that an oak? Hey, look at that. Right there. That's amazing. We found the cache. It's only 73 feet. Well, 76 now. But thankfully, they throw in a good hint to help you locate it. Because if not, you'd be wandering around in the woods on the other side over there thinking it's gotta be in there. So, hey, curse of the camera's broke. We found a cache together. I'm gonna sign this thing and get back on the road. After I go back to the car and get my stamp. I left my stamp in the car. Fortunately, it's not very far away. Alright, Flag 2007 signing off again.